Hello guys, welcome, Cool Yoshi here, welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey 100%. So anyways, we're going to be gathering all 999 moons in this walkthrough. We finished our adventure last time at the Luncheon Kingdom, and now we're going to try to finish the main storyline really quick. In the last time we played this game, we went to Snow and Seaside Kingdoms and got moons there. But now it's time to begin by continuing the storyline with a Brutals fight again. This time it's against the purple guy, which, by the way, is the easiest Brutal. Easy, see? I told you. If you get hit, it can be annoying, but like that. That's probably the main way you die, like that. That was a nice recovery, though. That could have been taken a lot longer, but at the same time, I saved that big time. It was actually really easy to predict. I just waited for him to go towards me, and then I jumped on him and got him the second time. The reason they're so easy, as you can see, is you can just jump on their hats and they will become vulnerable again a lot quicker. So, after getting a couple of moons to the side, we now have to actually go through the main storyline, which is quite long and also has 2 multi-moons. But unfortunately, we actually had more moons to deal with, but we actually forgot to, we accidentally activated the Odyssey a little bit too early, so some of the moons have already been used up, so that's gonna be kind of messing everything up, but oh well. We're gonna get our power moon again. I guess take the normal route through the game, collecting some of the moons. Let's see. This is a pretty easy moon to get. Okay, good. So if you throw this in here, this is worth another moon. So yes, this is kind of a cool thing with this kingdom. If you collect a golden turnip and throw it into this recipe bag, you can get a moon for free. And we have another spot we could go up to. I think this is the way you're supposed to get to this area normally. Now trying to figure out the right jump height to get up there. Now since it's out of the way, it's probably going to be another power moon, because that's generally the rule with these. Yep, I knew it. It's almost like I knew where it was. Okay, now we have to capture now into these guys. And yes, I did finally get a Shake controller. I finally did trade my Pro controller in for one that actually works. Never easy to get Moon. Yeah. We're gonna probably be getting a bunch of Moons here, because it's required for 100% after all. Oh, and we get this music for a change. So this is an interesting mini game here. This one is very difficult to get its Trick Moon, by the way. It's a very long way down, and it's also really easy to mess up. Yeah, I actually kind of was fidget there. I need to go to the right next time. They give you ground to stand on, thank goodness, for this one. There's a way to get back there really quick as well. But yeah. Why did I slide on that as well? At least that time we managed to get the moon, but man, this is so difficult. It must be very hard to get back there without dying after getting that moon. Probably could have taken the easy way out, but guess what? It's 100%. I have to get all the moons anyways. So I had to find a hidden moon, because otherwise I would probably forget it really easily later. So now we can go on with the main storyline if we want. Again, I said I'll probably be kind of going as fast as I can in some of these kingdoms because I absolutely need to get the storyline completed at some point in order to finish the game. Like, a lot of the moons in this game don't spawn until after the main storyline is complete, so hopefully we'll be finishing that off today. That'd be really great. Depending on how long it takes, this episode might be very long or very short, you never know. I predict this is going to be one of the shorter episodes. I'll find a way to probably make it longer, but I doubt it. Episode 3, I'm just gonna get this outer moon that I know for free, and then I'll be going otherwise directly to the completing the main storyline. Oh, jeez. Get out of my way, Spiny. There we go. Okay, we got that. So that's another nice trick they introduced, called the Fire Moons. These are all only here on claims, so you can light the lantern and we get a moon for free, which is really cool. But right now we have to get up top. Okay. Nice little trick to get up here a little bit quicker. Jeez, I didn't know I had to do that as well. Yes, those are actually humans, by the way. The people of this game are pretty funny. And yeah, we get the most funniest capture in the game, the meat, or steak as people call it sometimes. Which I think is really funny. Apparently we can see the item of the specific area. Yeah, they definitely intend you to go through quite a bit to get through here normally, but I can just ground pound jump over there really easily. It's one of the easiest quick skips in the entire game, like I said. If you know how to move around this world really good, you could skip almost anything. And taking a triple moon angers the bird, and once again Mario gets knocked away, as usual. This time it's from an explosion. How many explosions are there gonna be? Thought we triggered a checkpoint near the character area. We'll get that moon a little bit later. That's what you think? This is Raya, right? I'm just gonna skip this. Screw you. Oh, and I'm barely able to make it into the cave. Gosh dang. But there we go, we skipped that. That's probably not gonna do us much good though, unless we can also avoid this. Oh, man. I just wanted to do that for fun. If I die, I'll probably do the cave, actually, because I'm pretty sure you need it as part of 100% for moons and whatnot. But, well, okay, never mind. Okay, so I did it, and I also got another power moon, which will heal us back up. In a minute, I think it'll. And now we get to challenge the Cockatiel, whatever. Ailbird to a rematch. And this is the actual boss fight. This is quite a tricky boss because it's so late into the game, so they expect you to know how to play this game well. And yeah. This time I am not Screwing around with the lava though, I'm going to do this kind of slow way. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get these purple coins before I forget them. I like this one. Let's do this one so we can get some more purples. And here we are at one of the more annoying sections of the game. It's surprisingly difficult for a casual playthrough. So I'm gonna do a trick to kind of skip a little bit of it. So that'll get me past the first part. And now I need to think of some other way to get past the second part. Let's see, let's start by taking this hidden path here and see what it leads us. Okay. Okay, that skipped pretty much all that. We'll go back for those purple coins later. Meanwhile, we just go right into this cannon, and it auto fires us. And here we go. And this is both one of the longest bosses and an auto-scroll boss. There's no real way of speeding this guy up except just doing stuff. Doing pains. Hopefully there will be some hearts to get. Wow. I barely got the first hit in and I've already down to 1 life. Ugh. Unless I somehow find a heart and predict his movements, I am going to die, probably. I don't even sure how one of those hit me. Oh, okay, now I'm an idiot. I could have dodged it if I looked at the shadows. That was just inconvenient timing. Well, I guess I'm staring at the shadows now. Though they only appear for like a minute. It's more of the ones that are approaching. Ah, there we go. Jeez. I keep thinking I'm gonna die to this boss, because I've been taking so much damage. No matter how much damage you take, it's really so. And this is the worst part of the entire battle. When he does, just spits it out. Like, it's so easy to just fall off there, so I took it really slow on the final hit. There we go. And yep, another triple moon for our troubles. And yes, we figure out that Bowser is once again left without us, so now we have to chase him yet again. This time it'll be a lot different, though, than last time. Well, now we can finally head to Bowser's Kingdom. Yep, Bowser has a kingdom of his own in this game, and this one is definitely the best one of all his lairs, for sure. like this one the best. The cutscenes might make this take pretty long, because, yeah, there's probably people that skip cutscenes. Since this is a walkthrough, I don't want to do that. Are we shaking? But why? And, yep, Bowser's back. This time he's captured a dragon, apparently. Don't know why a Dark Souls dragon is here, but you just ask me, I guess. Quite a big reference, if you ask me. Let's see if you spotted this. And we're going to for the second time in the storyline, we're going to get shot down again. It's starting to seem like Bowser is actually really strong and very difficult, when really, they'll see it'll be a lot different. We'll find a way to foil him somehow. And we land in the Ruined Kingdom. And yes, we find a hidden treasure with a moon already. It seems very weird that this kingdom would even have a moon. I assure you that is required for 100%. Yeah, pretty lonely kingdom here. I'm gonna actually pull up the map just for you. It says it's the Lord of Lightning, apparently. But if you go to the list, there's literally only 2 moons that can be found in the entire kingdom. And 3 of them are part of a triple moon. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Probably might end up returning to this kingdom once or twice, but if we can at least find the second moon, we should be able to not have to do that. And now we actually fight the dragon. Again, I don't know why a Dark Souls dragon is here, but you ask me. I don't like him either. I think he's one of the easier bosses to do. He looks really great, but he's kind of a dumb boss. A lot of his attacks are really easy to dodge. It makes use of your jump command, and that's about it. But yeah, this is... It does get a little bit touchy towards the end, so I think after the third I'll do kind of a mini trick to get on him a little bit sooner. Like, even these trickier attacks are really easy if you just move towards them at the right time. And then we'll move towards his head at the end. It's not where you want it to take damage, by the way. Well, at this point, it's not going to do anything. You can do this. This is where it actually gets kind of scary to dodge. Now, apparently the camera's locked in place. Okay, so that was on purpose this time. I took part of that damage on purpose so I could get up here a little bit quicker and take care of them a lot sooner. So that's the strat I was trying to do. And it's pretty easy because you can take damage near like the end of his cycle and when he's about to become vulnerable again. And you can easily kill him. That's the only reason why I don't like him. I think he's too easy. It is the coolest looking boss by far, though, in a while. Though the next boss will probably prove it wrong, though. Alright. So, there's one more moon I'm gonna try and look for, I guess. Using the camera. So we get to figure out where the last moon is in this kingdom. So this will be probably our first use of this. So Hint Toad will actually allow us to find a moon for us. And see, now I know why. We have to go back to that arena again. Only this time there's something different waiting for us. You can't do it while the dragon is there, by the way. Yeah, so you come back when the dragon's dead, and we get a new bonus area. How nice. I never found this bonus area, by the way, when I first played this game. And we can make everything go faster for some reason. Don't know why we would want it. So how do we jump on this? I see, you press the P switch and it stops it. You have to stop it at perfect timing. I see, so you can't even jump on it until you press the switch correctly. Nice trick, game. Yeah, this game doesn't really have any purple coins. Nope. You can start it again, though. You have to be pretty early with these. So these are too fast for me. I'm gonna have to press it early like that. Now I was too early. If you don't line these up exactly right, it'll be hard for Mario to get for the 2D section. See, I like how it gives us a sound to let us know that we did it perfectly. Challenge level 2 completed. Alright, what do we got this time? That seemed more simple than last time. Now, here we have the trickiest one. I really like how they made coins appear whenever you get it right, so if you get it 3 times, you know that you'll be able to make it. And final level completed. We got ourselves another power moon. I wonder how many people missed that one on their first time playthrough and just exited the area because they were happy to be done with it. I know I was one of them. So anyways, now we're gonna leave this kingdom for good, as it's gonna also be our first kingdom we got all the moons in for now. So now we're gonna finish off and travel to the Bowser Kingdom, finally. The reason I want to try to finish this quickly is because if I can reach the Moon Kingdom quick enough, I can put the credits in part of this video, because the credits are really long. don't recall seeing the credits more than twice, so we'll definitely watch them as part of this 100% run. It won't be a 200% run unless we also see the credits, after all. That's the only really way we can speed this playthrough up, other than skipping all the cutscenes. But what's the fun in that? Unless you've already played the game before and aren't speedrunning, then you could, I guess, skip them. Time to infiltrate the Bowser's castle. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. To remember what I'm supposed to do. You know what? I'll get the girl Goomba moon right away. Again, whenever you see a bunch of Goombas, there will always be a girl Goomba nearby that you have to get. Or a tower, similarly. Both of them require a specific set of Goombas to get. We can go around everywhere on this tower. I think there's a secret insect somewhere up here. Nope. On one of the outer towers, shaped like this, there's a moon hidden on the corner. But yeah. This is a pretty trickster kingdom, though, I must say. It's one of the only kingdoms that you still need moons for, but it's more like not so much requirement and more of an annoyance. Like, they don't tell you need more moons than you have right away, but yeah, they tell you later, like, oh, you have to gather more moons, and it's like, so frustrating. Fortunately, the birdie doesn't spawn right away. If there was a birdie, we could probably... Here. Did I just kill him already? It seems like it should be long, but most of its length is within the cutscenes. Getting up to the top is really quick, but we need to remember where some of the easy moons are so we can not have to get them later. That was kind of easy one that I got with the girl Goomba. I mean, Switch. Never mind that, what I said. That was a pretty easy moon that I got there, but it's still kind of tricky to get. That's just for purple coins. We can always get those later. And yes, for some reason the flames hurt you, don't ask me why. Too bad that's probably the only way to get that. Unless you have a different way of doing it. So yeah, we definitely get a good capture here. The birdie is pretty cool. Oh, thought I MLG sniped that, but I guess not. That was all for art. I thought that was gonna be a moon. Well, I know... Oh, a few of them are located over here, so... Number 4. And then a really big hidden one all the way over here for some reason. You ask me why they hid it down here. Is this the one where it's... No. Unless I hear shining, I won't see any moons. Yeah, there's a unique shiny effect when a new moon is nearby, so... Yeah. Slowly we're making our way towards the castle. Yep, the Brutals are back again! It's crazy. There's still 2 more left that we didn't fully make vanish, but even after that, I don't think... Do you think they would die that easily? I bet not. And our last 100 coin moon we'll be buying in the game. You know what, I'll buy this as well while I'm here, since... Since I'm here, I may as well have this for the final fights. Otherwise, people might scold me for dying on the final boss, so I don't want that to happen. And then get the power moon I was looking for. And there's another moon here as well. I think, yeah, right here. The way they do this moon is kind of interesting. You kind of dash down and get to the secret area. But, as you can see, the thing isn't working properly. I think you're intended to have a specific hand or something, I don't know. But each of those are moons on its own. Oh, I don't think they even unlock, actually. Now that I think of it, I'm probably an idiot. They probably don't unlock until after we finish the storyline, so we're gonna be getting, I guess, everything elsewhere, and... This is Harry this time. The girl Bruto, as we call her. One of the easier boodles to do quicker, but one of the longest ones by far. Oh. Especially if you miss like that. This one's a lot trickier because everything goes a lot quicker. So we're gonna see her big attack for once. So if you do this, this is the main way to damage her. And she tries to trick you by moving a lot farther away. Yeah. I know there's a way to quick kill her, it's just now it's a lot tougher to do, especially when your hat keeps missing from time to time. So we'll probably have to see her do a big attack again, but that's okay. I would feel kind of bad if we didn't see it. Wow, we're doing so bad. I don't want to lose my extra life to one of the Brutals, that's for sure. I might lose my 6th life to one of the Brutals. Okay, at least we got that down. Okay, this time we're gonna just position ourselves better. Or not. You're not hitting me again, though, with that. She already hit me with the big attack twice. So I moved out of the way to make sure I didn't get hit this time. But yeah, definitely on the longer fights. Conveniently enough, there are some health located. Alright, I'm just gonna go with the 5 health and then rely on the moon to get me a refill on HP. And now, Topper is back. That's at least what he's called in the game manual. That's what I can assume. So, he's basically the same for the first hit. I'm trying to kill more of his hats this time, though. Okay, got him. And there's a nice trick to getting him a lot quicker is when he does the spin attack. You can hit him during that. Nope. 1, 3, nope. I knew I was gonna lose the 3 health as soon as I said it. And I got 6 health back and I still couldn't do it right. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, now at this point I'm being silly. I almost died to a girdle now. That's so lame. I could have just hit him when he was in the spinning attack and skipped that. Now I feel like an idiot. Just because of that, I'm going back for another health. I don't care what people say. I'm wasting time to get the 6 health back because I absolutely need it. For safety on the final bosses, mostly. Because what? The time that it took to take those bosses out longer, plus now I'm gonna have to warp back to the shop and buy something which costs more coins. I know they give you a free heal, but that's not the point. The point was I wanted to keep the 6 health through. And yes, I basically did die to that boss. If I had only 3 life, I would have died to that boss. I feel so ashamed of myself. Next time I'm gonna absolutely kill Topper and make sure I don't die again. I'll do all the bosses at 3 life. To be fair, he was once the easiest Brillo, now he's actually one of the hardest Brillos to do in the entire game. I think this is actually faster than warping. It depends on what I do, though. And anyways, we got our 6 life back, finally. Now we have to pick up all the coins we missed. Not sure if I need them. Okay. I know there's a way to skip one of this section for sure. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. I hate the fact that the spike keys just so far in your way at that one point that you take so much damage right away. Like I said, there's a very convenient checkpoint right outside the outer walls. But there's no fear of losing 6 health at least. Since I'm using 6 health, whenever I get down below that, if I didn't have that health, would be a death. And this is one of the most annoying sections to do. Definitely. I don't know how, but I've fallen down this so many times. It's actually crazy. not getting hit by the spikes today, though. They make you do an extra loop now. Okay, so this is a trick I wanted to do. Behind here. I'm not sure. Well, I probably could have kept the birdie, and that's would have gotten me to boon. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get that at least. Darn it. Pretty sure everyone is angry at me for killing the bird. And I only got, what? Bonus moon year? Well, at least we can work back up to the top when we're done. There's a water moon I know that I'll probably get. But it's kind of slow to do that. And instead climb up to the top to do it. And we're too late, apparently. Now he's gonna actually get what he desired, perhaps. And the ship leaves before... or not before Bowser knocks us off again. For like the third or fourth time now. And of course, our stay gets interrupted by the Brutals. Now, this is the hardest boss in the game. This is by far one of the harder bosses. This is the main reason why I got 6 life, so... We have to kill all these guys again, but now it's extremely difficult. Good luck trying to stay on top of there. I think I've only stayed on top of there one time, and it gets really hard to climb. So, if you don't know what to do, this is basically an auto-scroll fight. You break one of the legs over and over again, and there's an intended other really bad way to get to the top as well, but yeah, the least we can do is also, because I did the skip that way, I can't actually skip part of the boss, but the fun part comes after you hit him once, because then you can skip having to break his leg by going up the side instead, which I think is a cool addition. I'll be trying that a couple of times because of that. But it's very difficult and you have to climb extremely quick and very precise as well. If you're even a little bit off, it's gonna be really bad. Sometimes people feel like it's faster to just do this the easy way, so I think for once we're gonna take the easy way out. Break one of the legs open again and I'll fall down. Fortunately, there are lots of health, so unlike other fights. The least I can do is at least use a quick jump to get up here, but definitely one of the slower bosses in the game. And now, he gets angry at us. The only way to avoid this attack is ground pound jumping like crazy. If you don't ground pound jump, you barely avoid it. Yeah, you have to see this epic Jas no matter what you do, even if you do a quicker strategy. And then he spawns rings, which just makes it even more annoying. For once, I think I'm gonna actually take the safer way out and try to knock down one of his things right away. This means it'll take quite a long time because we have to wait to get a bird back before we'll attack him back, and he'll also do all this before we can even get up. So, like I said, it might be actually slightly faster to not do this. Oh, apparently I can knock the reins back too. This thing is actually a lot more broken than I thought. It looks like we got lucky this time. The bird is right there, which I like, so... darn it. It broke off anyway. Yeah. If I could have captured that one back, that would have been cool. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be more than an hour, unfortunately, because there's so many cutscenes in the game. But then my other video will be too short. See, now I nearly had that. Just for fun, I'm going to try it one time. Here we go. Let's do it again. Wow. Way to make it a little scary. Now, if he does move at all... Oh, great. I'm gonna get knocked off anyway. Oh, I saved it. I saved it. If I can find... Except while he's moving... darn it. Okay, now I'm really frustrated at that. Finally hit him one time. Yeah, there are other quicker ways to kill him. If you do it the slow way, the first attack you do on him is always really slow, and the second time you do it, it's crazy. That's why the speedrun saves so much time over the main run, because... We got him this time. Surprisingly, he took a lot less damage than I was expected to take. Yeah, only down about 1 health after all that is still pretty good. And now we figure out if we actually have enough moons or not. Yeah, I was trying really hard to get those moons in that certain area. I just don't think they spawn until after the storyline completes. Let's see, this is where we found out the truth, right here. Or not? Oh, we did get enough. Barely! Oh man, the clutch is real. And just like that, the Odyssey is complete. Fortunately, this isn't the end. There's a really long cutscene and then yet another mini-boss before Bowser again. So I'm gonna just make this video go a little longer, just for the sake of finishing. So this will be the end of the main storyline as we know it. We're going to the moon, and let's go as fast as we can, shall we? And try not to die again. By the way, if we lose our 6th life, we're continuing with whatever we have left. And we get a new costume specific to the final area. So we're prepared to raid Bowser's wedding finally. And see, now the Odyssey is back to its full potential. Complete, as they say, and we can now go wherever we want. And so we're going to use that to go to the moon. The lighter side first. There are darker sides, though. Quite interesting. We get to go to the moon, yes, and now there's going to be moon stuff everywhere. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any moon grabbing in this kingdom. At least not until we can make more moons show up. Now, there is a trick to skip another boss as well, but I think that'll actually skip one of the power moons or something. So I'm actually just going to do this the way I did this in my casual playthrough. So the fastest way to go about the game, if you're trying to speedrun, is a mix of lawn jumping, like I'm doing right now, and rolling. And there's a way to roll over this as well. Oh, come on. I need this. I absolutely need this if I want to do this part a little bit quicker. May as well get all the checkpoints while I'm at here. And we fall down somewhere again. We get to yet another lawn area. Now you understand why that one part saves so much time. And for some reason the gravity's back to normal. We don't know why. Forget the Kingdom's coins now. We're just going. So that means we're not going to be... Oh wow, there is actually an HP up part. So if we want to go the fastest, obviously, we need to get the dry bones, because those are the only that can go. We will, however, be grabbing this enemy right here. Oh. As if the other ones will get out of my way. I recovered that pretty well. But now we're continuing on. And now an auto score. After all of this, we get an auto score. But we do have to take one of these guys if we want to get through it easily enough. Again, not really much needed. Just clear enough of the barrier to pass by. And pass by. I'll probably just take this guy all the way to the end if I can. Just kidding, I need one of these guys. So, it makes use of a lot of Cappy summons. So, which is pretty cool. Like, they bring back the Wiggler for this one. I'm gonna actually try and skip most of this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Right now. Ha! Easy. So, at least you can skip that last part. How do you get around this? Oh, that's easy enough. And I guess you capture this big bullet bill for this part. Ah, gosh darn it. Oh, and unfortunately, yes, if we fall into one of these pits, we instantly lose all of our 6 lives, so let's try not to do that again. That was so bad. I could have done that so much better. I like how I did all that. Oh, great. I hate this section. I'm just gonna go for it. No! Ugh! After all of that. After all the length, and if I fall anyways. I just didn't want that to take forever. Okay, this isn't too far back. But, yeah, it's definitely one of the worst spots. No one ever does this really good. That's like a rule. Okay. Where was the thing? Okay, this time we're gonna do it a little bit safe. But still get out of it at least a little bit quicker. Though I was trying to do that a little bit faster. I just don't want this video to take forever to upload, man. And we get a charging tuck as well. Fortunately, I do believe we actually need him for this part. And he can't jump for some reason, so... yeah. And yes, I feel like not getting a charging check this time. So we're gonna have to do some damage boost to get through this part. And you're barely able to jump over these, so... Oh, that was really scary. Okay, just give us a checkpoint up here and everything will be fine. Nope. No checkpoint at all. In fact, it throws us straight into the Mad and Brutal fight. Now I wish I had my 6th life. You see, my 6th life would have been so useful here, because then I would have at least had a safety. Don't worry, I'll probably take this kind of safe. Not before dying. Okay, so before anybody cries, I'll show you the intended way to do this. So you can skip this first part, but it's kind of tricky. Because you have to weave in between these guys. And it takes forever. Ugh. And then for this part, it's actually impossible to jump over those gaps. So instead, what you want to do is run over here. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to tap it, man. Man. This is the worst. So we have to use this to get past most of the blocks. And it does keep going, fortunately enough. I do believe it's actually maybe like a split second faster, and if you have low life, you may as well do it at that. I just thought I would do that as a trick, and since we already saw this cutscene, see, now, watch. I don't know how, but this is gonna be a no damage fight. Watch. I do go for all the tricks, and this is gonna be a no damage fight when I do it the safe way. Watch. I predict. See if my prediction comes true. Okay. I'm getting the skips a lot better. See, this is supposed to be an easy boss. This one does not have a trick to quick capture or chomp back because of how many hats. And also, at this part, there's no way of getting that before he slashes at least once, so you have to slash at least once. Like, with 3 hats on there, there's no quick way of getting that done. And yeah, I told you this would be a damageless fight after all of that. I feel so ashamed of myself. That I only died because I had 1 life, man. 1 life, huh? It won't happen this time. So this might be a little bit scary now, because I only have 3 life going into the final fight, but whatever. We need to hurry, as I have a game to finish after all. May as well grab this while I'm here. Oh, jeez. Can I? There we go. That's more like it. And seems like we have crashed the wedding after all for Peach. But we still have to take out Bowser. Bowser has another trap, by the way, though this time Cat B tries to help us out. But this time, Bowser does actually want to take us on. It's like, can't I just marry Peach now? Is what Bowser's saying, probably. But, yeah. But no, he wants, he's really greedy, so he wants to take me out again. This time it's going to be a lot harder, and we do recommend going as close to him as we can. And he starts by throwing the hat right away. Wow. This guy is crazy. But yeah, he has all the tricks. The blocks are back. The jump tricks are back from the first fight. But now he has even more trick up his sleeve. The fire attack. Don't worry, it's actually the easiest attack to avoid. See, no problem. That's the only other trick he has, by the way. The other parts of grabbing the hat are still pretty straightforward if you know what you're doing. It's dodging this part that's the real difficult part. And he throws some spike shells, which can't be kicked back. So that's another change. And another trick. He gets even more tricky now. And now for the last hit. When Bowser's on his last legs, things get tricky. Oh my. I thought I was gonna get hit there, but again, pretty easy to avoid. And this is crazy. I'm gonna use my hat to get rid of one of these. And yep, he has a double trick for some reason. I wonder how many people thought Bowser was going to die after that triple trick, but no, he blocks a second one, and now we finally take him out. And Peach is rescued at last, finally. Wow. Took quite a long time. But there's a catch. The Moon Kingdom, whatever we did, made the Moon Kingdom go crazy. I'll read the dialogue and see if I can figure something out. I got this Sage Shard's names. That's pretty cool. Now, for some reason, we have to wake ourselves up again. Oh, those two are right. And now we get to take control of Bowser. I'm pretty sure everyone shot it. No one saw this coming. Just kidding, I did. This is one of the funnier animations, by the way. It shows all the Bowser's minier versions, including the wedding plans and whatnot. Like, the first part is the coolest, like, seeing the good old-fashioned Super Mario Bros. Version of Bowser there. But don't worry, we get to see it again. And this is the scariest part of the game. Oh, for some reason we get 6 life back anyway, so this is the easiest section in the game now. But there's more than just that. We can breathe fire now. And yes, I am clear that we can breathe fire, but for some reason our controller doesn't do that. So this entire area is basically a ticking time autoscorer. And if we die in any section of this, we have to redo it again. And this is by far the hardest section, by the way, in the entire area. Oh, of course, now we get access to the fire. Oh, gosh! I hate this part when I get stuck like this. Yes, everything is on a timer, so if you mess up any jumps, it'll get really scary real quick. First barrier defeated. Now to finish the game off, and also the best music in the game, by the way. I'm gonna quiet down, because this is honestly the best music in the game. Oh, dear. Oh. That's the last scary part of it, so we're done. And we're done, finally. Ugh, man. Man, that was kind of crazy. I think that extra amount of recording was definitely worth it, because otherwise this would have been a 10-minute... The next episode would have been only 10 minutes long, and no one would have liked that. Well, we did beat the game now, so now we can actually unlock all of the other moons I told you about that you couldn't get before. And now, Cappy finds his girlfriend for once, and both of us get reunited. Mario with Peach and Cappy with his girlfriend. I've never quite understood her name, though. I'm talking about Cappy's girlfriend. And then this part's funny. After all that. Why are they both... And now they're both crying. That's funny. Again, this is the only time you can see the credits in the game, if I remember correctly. Unless there's an optional scene that you can see whenever you want, or after 999. So just in case, I'll use this to do that. Use this time to explain stuff. So for anybody who's new to the walkthrough, this is 100%. At the end of the walkthrough, we will have all 999 moons in the entire game, and it actually takes quite a long time. This is definitely one of the longer 100%s I've ever done. I've beaten a couple of games like this 100%, but this is definitely one of the longer ones, and one of the more annoying ones, which is why I'm probably not going to be able to find all of them right away. So I have a backup plans. What I'm gonna do is I have this guide, this cheat guide or whatever, on Mario Odyssey that I bought when I could find it. So I'm gonna be using that to pick up all the purple coins I can't find, as well as the other moons, as well as other videos to do strategy guides, possibly on how to beat that one jump rope game, because that is definitely one of the hardest games that I've ever tried to do. Like, I can never get past like 40 or something, so I'm gonna have to learn a strategy to be able to jump that. The beach ball one I did actually do on my own, but it took a lot of practice, perfect movement and whatnot. And then I find out it can be done even more easier if you have two-player mode. There's a two-player mode in this game, and if you just control Cappy, you can get that moon a lot easier, because then, yeah, you can still kind of do it in two-player mode, but you would have to have two controllers plugged in. One moves Mario to a certain point, and the other just plays as Cappy alone and does the minigame all on itself. And you can still play the game like that, and that's basically the trick to that. But I'll probably do that the correct way. And I'm also probably gonna cut out any of those minigame attempts and whatnot, because no one wants to see me try that forever, so I'll probably cut that out of the video. Even like get it started so that I can spawn the moon even off camera. Yeah, I'll probably just spawn the moon off camera by getting the requirement.
Playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing. I like that. Okay, with that, I think we will be done for quite a while, actually. Not really. This isn't the true ending, by the way. They still have to get all 999 moons. This is just the beginning. So now, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and yes, we can go to the Mushroom Kingdom and more power moons have been added in these shops, which is cool. And after all of this, we're back at our home kingdom for once, the Mushroom Kingdom. There's still so much to do. Our trip is far from over. So, in the next episode, we're going to see what's in Mushroom Kingdom, and we're going to start our 100% walkthrough, where we're going to be going from kingdom to kingdom, getting every single moon in the entire game. So leave a like for that, comment, rate, subscribe if you've not already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!